Hey, hi, hello, good morning, ohayo gozaimasu, konnichiwa, annyeong haseyo, kiora, uh, buenos dias. I'm honestly not gonna fucking keep doing like adding shit onto it. Again, it's a pointless exercise, and I'll have no part of it. Right, like straight up. But saying hi to people, actually get people from a lot of different countries watch the replays. So presumably you speak English, but if I'm hitting something you spoke, right, then we good. Early morning streaming. Again, I'm gonna play for about an hour. I say that, right, but it's never an hour. I'll say I'll play for an hour, but then it'll be 45 minutes. I say I'll play for an hour, and then it'll be 2. Um, Yesterday was a great day for a myriad of reasons. First and foremost, the fun part was the technical challenges. If you ever watched the replay, you'll see that I accidentally enabled the voice changer, and then thought I turned it off, and all I did was really lower it a little bit. So, there's a video with me out there sounding like fucking corpse husband, where I'm getting my high scores and shit like that. So, boom, that's how you do it. That's a commitment to quality, and I guarantee to deliver that time and time again. But the second thing was we actually were able to kind of pin our ears back and go, okay, we're just only going to focus on score and nothing else. Not the search of, oh, maybe if we could try to get this, or maybe we'll do that. Or so we put enough of the challenges behind us where it's just like, okay, fuck it, score. That's it, score. And then we were able to clear the 100 million and actually with comparative ease. It more or less went the way we thought it would, with only minor changes in plans. And if you watch the replay, constant doubt on my behalf about whether or not it was going to work. I still didn't think it was going to work until the very end, but realistically, we crossed the barrier somewhat no problem. So now we're tracking the last handful of things, right? The collection's at 98%. We're missing 6 items. As best I can tell, I think I know what all of them are, and I believe I know how to get all of them. And it's probably going to be a little boring to watch us do it, though. So that's kind of the part where I'm like, hey, maybe this won't make the world's greatest stream, but hey, whatever. So what we are currently missing is 3 jokers. And they should be something like, and I'm going to sneeze any fucking second. I don't know if that's Cavendish, right? But upgraded grows Michelle. Cavendish. I think that's Cavendish. We are also missing, I don't fucking know, and I refuse to Google it. But we're missing something here. We're missing Canio, the white legendary, even though we've seen him, right? We've seen him in challenge streams, and that doesn't count. We have to see him in an unseated stream. And then here's our friend, the stuntman that we got, right, for 100 million in a single hand. In order for us to track down Canio, though, we have to open packs of cards. They have to be spectral cards, and I think Arcana. I think Soul is in Arcana, and Black Hole is in Celestial. So it's just gonna be opening cards, and then we have like we have a 20% chance of being the one we need. That might be kind of boring, but it's what's gonna have to happen, right? Like I don't know of any way to increase like the propensity of these appearing. Like I don't know if there's any way you can make it more likely to see these than not. I don't think you can actually. It's just completely random for random's sake. But those are the 3 we need. 2 of them I know more or less what we got to do. 1 of them I have no idea what we got to do. But I'm assuming it's related to achievements, right? So we know that there's an achievement for getting the deck under 20 cards, right? There's also an achievement for getting 5 vouchers by Ante 4, if memory serves. Let me actually pull up in Steam here and we'll double check. All right. Library. Balatro. So let's make sure we're not... Yeah, so buy 5 by the end of 4. Thin your deck down to 20 or fewer cards. Everything else in there is probably not going to unlock a Joker, right? Win a run on Gold Stake, maybe. We'll see that. Discover every voucher that's going to happen. Naturally, 100% challenge runs, gold, every deck on Gold Stake, gold, and every Joker. So there's 2 achievements in here that I'm assuming one of these 2 is going to unlock that 3rd Joker that I don't know what it is. The other things we need are vouchers. We need We need the upgraded magic trick. It's unlocked, but we just have to discover it. Upgraded hieroglyph, paintbrush. Again, they're unlocked. We just have to see them and buy them. So because of this, if you think about what we're looking at is we're wanting to buy more packs of cards, right? And we're wanting to buy more vouchers. Money is a component of it, but it's actually going to be a factor of just seeing the son of a bitch. So I think Anaglyph deck is going to be the way to go, because it's going to be about stacking double tags. So it's going to be about setting up like enough, right? And like my video is like doing weird stuff with, there's nothing auto on my camera, right? I set it up manually and it should be locked, but I don't know. I'd have to go look. I don't know if there was an update and shit changed, but it keeps getting darker and brighter. And there shouldn't be. Like white balance is on auto, aperture's on auto, shutter speed's on auto, ISO's on. Oh, is ISO on auto? If ISO's on auto, that might be what's doing it. I'll have to double check that, but I don't know. So fuck it. It bothers me, but no one else cares and probably didn't know, so I pointed it out. What was I saying? Collecting double tags, getting yourself set up so like we at least can like survive round 6 or 7, right? Like 8. Where it's not going to be a deep run, but it's just get enough so that we can then focus on opening shit and using the double tags on like packs of spectral cards, right? And then using double tags on like extra vouchers in the store, and then just buying the ones we need. So it's probably going to be. I have debated whether I even want to try and stream it. Right? Is this going to be the most boring thing to watch? The numbers aren't going to get huge. They're not going to be big numbers. Right? But yeah, we're just going to hop into it. But that's what I'm setting out to do. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it is something we'll do. Maybe something we'll consider. So we're going to start off with, we'll skip this blind. We want to stack double tags. We want all the double tags we can possibly get. And we'll chase this spade flush. Play it out. Probably increase the game volume here a little. I don't want it competing with me because then I have to start shouting over it. No one wants that. All right. So getting the vouchers should be relatively straightforward. We just gotta, if we see magic trick, we gotta buy it and then just hang in there long enough for it to make sense. Who are we going up against? We're not gonna skip because we don't want to burn our double tag on the foil. And there's no way I can guarantee we can shed cards here. So erosion is a great card, but we're not gonna use them to start. We will take Banner, even though we do tend to play flushes. We'll start with Banner. Bruce Banner it is. We'll play whatever it is we got that we flopped. This full house with the Banner. That might be a 600, right? We'll see. 90, 130 plus whatever's here times 3, 200 times 3. Probably good. Probably good. Second tag. What are we going to get into this round? Neither of these does us any good, and we're not going to skip. We're intentionally not going to get them. We'll open the Spectral Pack, though. Our first opportunity for Soul. And you might be surprised to find out we did not get Soul. Create a copy of Banner. Banner ain't that great. Make a negative Banner. Add foil. We can start to play some of the foil game, right? Maybe we'll get a polychrome 5 and we can make him a glass, and maybe we can get hack. Like, I don't know. All right, holographic. It's fine. It is what it is. Blank voucher does nothing for us. We have no interest in buying it, so there's no reason to save money for it. Chariot, the lovers. Chariot. Nothing amazing to start. We can buff up trips as well. And then let's get into it. So we're going to play through these. All face cards are drawn face down. We're not overly worried about that. We don't have a lot of face cards to begin with. We'll play out this trips real quick, though, and then guess what? Bada bing, bada boom. Betty boop. Okay, lovers, no. Celestial pack. We probably should at least open one to try to get our hand somewhere. This trips doesn't help us with either of these, so we'll pick high card because high card. Rerolls for nothing, doesn't do us any good. Obviously can't ignore the giant flush we catch. I like how this card keeps coming up. Usually the enhanced cards hide from me after we get them, you know, for the duration of the games, just so I can't, you know, if we get DNA, the game will make sure that you will never duplicate that motherfucker. 0% chance of that happening. But now they're like, oh, here you have 2 enhanced cards out of 50, you know, 52. Have them both. Why don't you? We think you'd like that. Play the straight, obviously. And we can already see that we're in trouble. We need more. We need blue side of the equation is taken care of. We need the red side, and we got nothing to help us with the red side, right? Red card can go fuck itself. We're not going to use it. And then Crafty Joker doesn't do us any favors. So the Buffoon pack and anything that can help us with the red side. Sure, ride the bus. Maybe I should open the Jumbo pack instead. Doesn't matter. It's too late for that anyways. Face cards drawn face down. We got our full house. That will help with ride the bus. We have all of our discards. We have trips. Might be as good as it gets. So an X mult somewhere is going to be necessary for us to sort of maintain stability. This will help ride the bus. Ride the bus is good for high cards, right? We got our 3 double tags. None of these do us any good. We need to see spectral packs here is kind of what we're looking for. Or vouchers, right? Or get additional vouchers. Magic trick we need, so we'll buy it right now. Even though that's not going to help us clear. We got to get magic trick. We have to get it. So that's going to help our chances of seeing the upgraded magic trick. And then if we do, we can just kind of abandon this run as, you know, not necessarily bad or dead or anything like that. But, you know, just maybe not worth seeing to its ultimate conclusion, right? Still hold on to our doubles. And probably better off playing just the pair without playing a scoring card. So if we throw out the queen and the jack, they won't score. And we can kind of treat that as like a pseudo discard without using our discard here. All right, gets us to... Same thing again, the 5s. We'll throw out this 4 and then one of these queens. And again, kind of make it a pseudo discard. 1200. 2 pair. Plus the ace. Plus the queen, excuse me. We're going to be able to creep it up on this like I think we are. Right. Now, give us a decent joker. Baron is... We can't afford it anyways, and Baron doesn't do anything for us. We will level up full house. Level up 2 pairs. 3,000 is going to be a challenge. 4,000 is going to be a fucking nightmare. Alright. Without playing discards, and without scoring face cards, what could be simpler? Ace high. Just the 5. That 5's coming in clutch, man. Faceless Joker. Again, chips, though. Like... So we'll open the Arcana pack and hope like hell there's Judgment in here. No Judgment. Temperance. Give us a little bit of money, and then we might not have any choice but to buy this because we're going to be hurting here. All right. See if we can get past this son of a bitch. All right. So the king would have to score if we play the king. There's nothing we can do to avoid that. We can't just discard. We can't just play out anything here and have... It'll reset our nascent mult. Right? So if we play queen 6, the queen scores. Jack 6, the jack. We can throw out the 6 by itself. But we only have 4 hands. So we might have to use a discard and accept the fact that we got an additional 50 chips and we're going to have to lose 30 chips. So all the face cards go. And then we get a little bit of money for our effort. All right. We do have 2 pair with the aces and 5s. And then what's remaining, this 2 is the odd man out. These at least connect for a straight, possibly a flush, but man, it's not going to be a flush. All right, 1600. Full house. 6s over 9s. Is that going to be good enough? It is. But we're in the hole, and we're not going to be able to buy anything here to get ourselves out. Not really. Shoot the moon. They're giving us the worst shit possible. Arcana pack. Let's see what we're getting into as far as polychrome holographic tag. Emperor, please give us Judgment. Nope, we'll take Temperance though. Make it so we can open the other pack of cards. Judgment? No Judgment. Death though is good right now. For this dude, because we can do this. He's glass. Left over, right over left. Convert, all right. And there's 2 of his ass. That's something we can look forward to, and I guess level up a pair because we might be playing pairs. It's 5,000. Okay. Again, they're hitting with a lot of face cards. We got to use a discard. There's nothing we can do about it. That 2 is nice. We'll play this full house. Alright, we're good. If we can keep copying that 5, we can make something happen with this. Smudge Joker to help with flushes. I'm going to go with the Arcana pack. Because Judgment would... I'd rather just have a random one. Judgment? Yep, Judgment. Just double check. Yep, Judgment. Fuck you. Like, it had to be a money one, didn't it? Well, at that point in time, Wheel of Fortune? Of course. Trips. Ideally, we'd have 3 5s with those nice 5s that we've started to develop. Have to use a discard. But we will be able to discard 3 faces, so it's at least going to be worth money. So we're trading chips for money here. Ideally, we would use none of the discards because that's all delayed gratification is good for. Playing these will reset this, so we got to get rid of delayed gratification. It's worthless. All right. So we at least have 2 pair to start. We'll throw out the 3 as well. Because at least we have multiple 5s, you know, or we at least have a 5, so we can maybe catch 3 5s. Oh, we are fucked here. Part of me thinks we have to hold on to this 5 until the end. We have no discards. We're going to get nothing out of this. You become worthless. We could play this straight. But 3 of a kind is worth more. And also triggers that. So we do have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not play the queen because she'll score. Give us a 5, please. All right, full house, aces and 5s. That's maybe about as good as it's going to get for us. If this isn't 7,000, then it's the end of this run. There's nothing else for it. Side note, I don't think it is. Oh, lost one of the cards, but at least we got out of there alive. Temperance will take free money. Fine. Fist raised, yes. Just anything other than fucking delayed gratification. 3 of a kind. It does limit our ability to play full houses, though, but that would be an improvement. Full house isn't that high versus 3 of a kind, right? It's a little bit more remote, so okay. Clearance sale, we'll take it. Just because if we are going to try to buy a bunch of vouchers, you know, we might need the money to do it with. All right, this is an okay start. You know, this flush, we could play it, but it's going to reset ride the bus. So we do have to use our discard. We are trying to kind of go something that's flush-like, though, so doesn't really improve. Yeah, this run's fucking over, dude. There's nothing for it. The plus 20 we get for the 3 or fewer cards, plus the 2, plus the 13, 4, right? We have to hold on to that. If that's just so happens to be worth 10,000, then we're fine. Otherwise, we're done here. It's 1,000, right? Nothing to do with it. Reset the multiplier. It doesn't matter. All right, nothing doing. Try again. Oh, it's so frustrating. Foil tag, fine. We'll take a foil uncommon. Maybe help us out to start. But it is very much a question of getting a bunch of double tags and then seeing a bunch of spectrals so we can open the son of bitches up. You know what I mean? Alright. Midas Mask. Great. We'll take the 50 chips. I mean, and I guess I should be happy for the money. We'll open up a pack of cards and misprint might be a better option than anything else. Next round. Uncommon. Could get 2 more uncommon. I'm going to go ahead and do it because last time it was too much of a struggle just to get ourselves, to keep our asses alive. The problem with Midas Mask is unless you get Pareidolia, where you only have so many face cards. And then what are you going to do after that? Trading card. Madness, and we'll just sell Madness. Because we can't deal with that right now. Temperance, sure. Alright, see if we can get maybe like a Red Seal glass card or something like that. A gold jack. We could have done that ourselves. But we do the trading card because we will need money to buy vouchers. So let's do this. Buy rank. Let's say this is probably an ace. So let's say this is a... Say this is a local. This is a 2. Right? No idea what we destroyed. Alright. Play our straight. Because why not? I don't think this is going to be enough to do 1600 though. Well, I stand corrected. We got a good roll on misprint. All right. Through this set of blinds, Spectral Pack. We now see the Spectral Pack not when we have like 5 double tags, but just the 1. So obviously we'll take that. We'll take the Empress, and then we'll hold on to the money for the time being. To let's see what the next voucher is going to be. So, yeah, give us 2 of these. Do we see Soul? And maybe this could end right now, early. The answer is no. No, it cannot. I'll take the enhanced cards. Soul? No Soul. Random suit. So as long as it's not diamonds, we come ahead. Right? If it's diamonds, then we didn't really move the needle any. Spades. So we don't play hands before the pillar anyways. And what do we discard the first time? What do we have fewer of? We have fewer 2s, right? No. We have fewer 3s. So let's continue that trend of destroying 3s. Alright. Aces. Gonna make it straight. No. Cat wants to come up. Give me a second. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Do you need me to pick you up? Cat tax. Chris Cat wants to come up for a little bit. He usually doesn't stay up very long, so we'll enjoy his company while he's here. How are we on hearts? I'm sitting there chasing a heart flush like I'm going to catch it. We'll play our full house. We'll also enhance the queens, I guess. Right? Might as well. Do we get anything decent out of that? We do. And that probably does mean that we're close to, I'm guessing, all of our face cards. We got 1, 2, 3 face cards left to be gold, in which case Midas Mask has reached his maximum point. Wasteful. We'll take it. We need all the help we can get right now, man. Sure, flower pot. And then regular ass Joker is only 4. I'm sure all the hands we're playing are going to be more than 4, right? Or will be 4. So, in a long enough timeline, it'll be in our favor. Flushes, we did increase spades a little. Another face card because Midas Mask, I guess. We don't want the double standard pack. We don't want the double Arcana pack. We got to kind of hold pack. We'll discard this 3. That's Wasteful is going to help us with those discards we're using right now to generate money. +3 if the hand contains. Doesn't score, but if it's a mix of cards and it contains. Right? You should get triple. So if I did 10, 9... That doesn't have a club. It does have a club. All right, so that's everything. It's just a high card. But at least make him gold. What'd you give me for that? Nothing. So it has to score. It's not just contains. It has to be it scores. That's ever so slightly annoying. Basically, all that's saying is don't play flushes. All right, don't play a flush. Speaking of a flush, here's a flush. All right, 7, 8, 9, ace, ace, 4, 5. A 6 would complete the straight, so the 4 is redundant. I don't want to use a discard on just a 4. I wouldn't mind the gold 8. That can help me complete a full house, so we'll just sort of do that. Full house. That's just luck. Is the 2 pair good enough? And we can at least hold on to the gold card. We only need 600. I'm just going to play it out, then. Fuck it. There's your fucking flower pot. Mime to retrigger cards. Yeah, but over what? Celestial Pack's not going to do us a ton of good, but we'll open it anyways. Full house. I guess flower pot and full houses will play well together, if anything. We'll take the wild card because I think that's all of the above. Right, so flower pot will trigger on a wild card, I think. I certainly imagine it would. 2 Mega Arcana packs are probably not going to help us a ton. Although we're going to have a hell of a time getting through however many thousand. We've been feeding 3s to him. I don't want to do 4s because we need him at the moment. So I guess we could feed the Joker 7s. Feed him 7s? Kind of like eliminate odd cards. That'll be our pattern. Alright, so now we got quads. And this will make quads happy, right? This will trigger on a standard set of quads. Leaves a pair behind in case we don't clear, but we're fine. We do. We're good. Ride the Bus holographic. We got too many face cards for that. Arcana pack, what can we get into here? Not a lot. But maybe we will take advantage of glass. It's glass 2. Celestial pack, 4 of a kind, full house. Things that are likely to have a mixture of cards. Alright, so let's see now. We started to throw away 7s, right? So continue that trend, take that 7. Leaving us with not a lot. The start of a straight, but really not that much into it. I started straight over here. We're avoiding flushes slightly because the flower pot doesn't reward us when we get flushes. So let's go ahead. We know we don't have any 3s. We also don't have many 7s, right? We've already started to eliminate them. So this 6, 5, and 4 is less useful than you might be. Hey, Mr. Sensual, good morning. Yes, my voice is normal today. In my misery, I screwed up. That's fine. The mixer, I hit it. And then the voice changer went on, and then I thought I turned it off, but you press it to turn it on, and you have to press and hold to turn it off, right? So if I just go like that,
all of a sudden it's on.
You press it again, it doesn't.
It goes through everything. You have to press and hold it.
And now it turns off. And I don't hear it. So I have no feedback on it. That son of a bitch might not work. All I have is like a view meter to let me know it's, you know, that it's recording something my mouth is doing. But it doesn't let me know what. So it's been one of them days for the past 12 days. For the past 12 days, it's been one of them days. But the 6, the 5, and the 4 are less useful to us because we've already started to get rid of 7 and 3, so we'll just go ahead and discard it anyways. We can't, like, play ahead a hand because they're going to throw our stuff away, so we got to pick our best cards and hope like hell it works. So if we get a club here, spade here, this should be all suits, right? Heart here, club here, that should count. I don't know if we trust it, but hopefully this should be all suits. So this should be good, right? And even if it's not club, spade, diamond, heart, right? It's at least going to treat it like a diamond. Fingers crossed. Only 5,000. Too complicated. Right, yeah, so this, right now what we're playing is, I'm predicting it's going to be boring. It's just trying to stack anaglyph tags so that we can get spectral packs so that we can open them to try to find the soul card on the off chance it's going to give us Caneo. I'm debating whether even to fucking do this like as a stream. Right? I personally can't imagine. Yeah, it's just one of those days when you don't want to wake up. Everything is fucked. Everybody sucks, right? I mean,
I swear to God, I think I'm fucking jinxed.
I don't have any Limp Bizkit on hand, but I do have Harvey Keitel in case things get really bad.
I swear to God, I think I'm fucking jinxed.
Just in case. But yeah, I might not even stream this. Like, who's gonna want to watch this? Like, I'm not trying to get a high score. I'm just trying to. It's like I might as well get like a fucking box of Magic the Gathering cards and sit here and open them looking for a particular card. But I know people stream like that and people give a shit. So like, I don't know, dude. And or vouchers, right? There's 3 vouchers, so we're chasing down a couple jokers and a couple vouchers, and I like the game. I don't want to make it sound like I don't want to do it, but man, I barely want to do this. I can't imagine a ton of people want to watch me do it. Yeah, right? Exactly. So it's going to be anaglyphs just so that we get that one tag that gives you additional vouchers. So we get a better chance to, we need magic hat or magic trick, right? Which we haven't gotten this run. So we need magic trick or hieroglyph and then paintbrush, and we need the second one. So yeah, like I'm not entirely sure of the wisdom of this enterprise, but it's what we're doing at the moment. So thanks for joining me, even if it's going to be arguably a snooze fest. Again, the powerful 6 seems like we'll maybe keep it, but we really don't have any 7s, so it's not going to connect to this potential straight. So no reason to hold on to him. Of course, we do finally get a 3. The 8s. No, again, this right-hand side, there's no reason to hold on to that. All right, so there's the 7 that I said we weren't going to get to go with the 6 that I threw away to make this straight. So, hey, everything is going exactly the way it should. So we're just missing a 10, and there's 2 10s left. So let's play Jack 8, and then hope we get a 10. All right, so we're gonna throw cards away. This round sucks. This is no fun for anyone, not the least of which me. So yeah, it's nicer for gameplay than chasing chokers. Yeah, I mean this is brutal. So, yeah. Let's end this. End it. No, the misery continues. All right, let's see. Maybe this next tag, dude. This next tag can just have the spectral packs and we can be done. No spectral packs here. Crystal Ball, again, doesn't do us any good. Emperor. And then Fool. Get another Emperor. And then we'll use Chariot. What am I trying to do? It literally, I mean, with this run, survive. So I'm trying not to use my double tags for anything other than additional vouchers or additional spectral packs, right? So I'm trying to, whereas I'd normally be like, oh shit, yeah, let's get some holographic cards. Yeah, not doing any of that. And then in the meantime, I'm just trying to build enough of like this assemblage of God's rejects to just stay alive. We're not going to clear the game, but we're just going to try and stay alive long enough to maybe get 8 vouchers and have enough money to buy like that type of shit. That's why I'm saying, like, I'm debating the wisdom of this. I might be better off just like, I don't typically play this game when I'm not streaming it, but I might be better off literally doing that and just saving the world from having to watch me open endless packs of cards. In fairness, though, I usually don't have time to play games but for the hour or 2 in the morning before I work. So I don't know when I get time to do it. Such is life. We'll open up the voucher here. We'll go ahead and we'll buy him to get our extra consumable spot, so we can go ahead and use Emperor and then see what we get into. Emperor's Chariot to the moon. 45 is still enough. We can open a jumbo pack of cards because we can always get another $3 if we need it. I love Turtle Bean. I do. We've already started deleting odd cards, so Odd Todd is less useful. But we are stacking dollars, so Bull becomes valid. Almost all of our face cards are gold. We got 2 kings left who are not gold. So while Midas Mask is offering us an additional 50 chips, it's less than 78, and this is going to scale. And his utility is basically done. So we'll sell him. We'll add the Bull in, and now we have a little bit of blue. We got blue side of our equation. The misprint is too random, but it's what we got. We got a little bit on the red side of the equation. We have a little bit on the red side of the equation with Supernova, and we have an X mult that will key in, but we'll only key in for like full house, straight, 4 of a kind, 5 of a kind, non-flush for either of them. It's a shit show. But let's go! Let's keep going into the shit show. I don't think we're going to do 22,000 for the record, but I'm often wrong. Continuing the trend of deleting odd cards, that means the 5 is next to go. Go away 5, give us a little bit of money. So... Diamond flush, but that's not going to help us over here. Our most popular hand is right now a straight with full house being close second. So we could try and chase a 3rd jack and... Like, you ever eat so much food that you're still uncomfortable the next day? Yeah. Only the day's ending in Y. But yeah, that's something I have a lot of experience with. The only solution I've been able to come up to with that is basically like lay on your right side when possible. It seems like it helps everything sort of flow through, but yeah, up until very recently, I would say that's even though he's currently a contentious comedian for a myriad of reasons. There was a very funny Louis C.K. bit that essentially went something along the lines of he went to the doctor one time, and the doctor wanted to know, like, how much does he overeat? And he's like, well, what do you mean? He's like, well, how often do you eat until you feel full and then stop? And he's like, never. He goes, the meal isn't over. Like, just because I'm full, I don't stop eating just because I'm full. The meal is over when I hate myself. That's when I stop eating. Right? So, again, contentious dude at this point in time, but that's true. I mean, it's relatively true. We can try and chase a straight that will trigger Flower Pot, right? We'll have to abandon all of you guys and then see what we can get improved. We can force someone to be a club if we need it to be a club, but we need a king to appear here to make this actually happen. Or an 8 at this point in time. That's a 6. That's not an 8, that's a 6. Alright, we'll abandon any chance we have. We're going to go all in on this king. Fuck you, and it gives us a full... We would have caught a full house instead. Alright, cool. Groovy. Like I said, this run kind of sucks anyway, so... Play our 2 pair, because that's at least, right, a mixture of cards. We'll do our best to enhance this as best we can. We'll go ahead and make you... Yeah, I know you're gold, but, you know... Here. And then this 10, congratulations, you can be a steel 10. Alright. It's as good as we can get. We'll throw this 9 out as being worthless and see if that's not 11,000, and I don't think it is. 92 chips. Then we're prepared for the run to be over. Close enough that we probably, unfortunately, will survive. Alright. Live to fight another day. 1,000 over 2. Going to try to hold on to the gold card so we can get a little bit of money. There. Goodbye, Glass 2. We hardly knew you. Goodbye, Glass Twee. We hardly knew ye. Open up the Arcana packs. See if we can't improve our shitty situation somehow. Death can be good, but I don't know of any of these cards that he would do. I'd rather keister a chariot that we can use when we need it. Same song again here. We're trying to get rid of odd cards, so we can do that 2 ways. We can also just simply push these 9s into 10s. That will impact our ability to get 4 of a kind with this magic 9, though. So, kings into aces. They're not gold anyways, and we don't have the ability to make them gold. Kings into aces it is. Because at the end of the day, it's still a pack of cards, and the ace is the only card that is cool. Arguably the Joker. I don't know as a society how we came across that and decided that's how things would be, but that certainly seems to be the case. We're eliminating 7s. 7 may go away. So this 6 should satisfy the flower pot. So no matter what we throw out, even a flush, he should be tricking the flower pot into going. Because of that, I think we're going to do that very thing. And then you can be a steel 2. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be a flush. Everyone should be happy. Is it worth 16,000 to anyone? God damn it, that should count. By the rules of Balatro that I have acclimatized myself to, a wild card is a diamond, it's a club, it's a heart, it's a spade. If you go up against the boss ante that says we're going to disable clubs and it's a wild card, guess what? It's disabled. Right? If it's a heart, it's disabled. If it's a spade, it's disabled. That's bullshit. And you could say, well, it says and I'd say, shut up. You're correct. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. I just complain about them. But yeah. Flower pot. I hate it. Like, I haven't, it's the only thing that has an X vault. It's the only thing that had an X vault so far. It's just been, all right, we'll take it because whatever. Speaking of taking it because of whatever, like, we'll have to take this flush. I mean, I guess we could try and chase a 9 king. We can do that, so. Let's try the 8 can help. So let's chase a 9 or a king. 6 doesn't do anything for us, so let's chase a 9 or a king. 3 doesn't do anything, so let's chase a 9 or a king. So many 10s come by to visit us that it's unreal. All right. Like I said, I'm fine with this run being over. Like, oh, there are the 10s that we could have used. The game is, I don't think the game is capable of trolling me, but like, if someone told me, oh yeah, by the way, it's possible for the game to troll you. I'd say that makes sense. Hell with it. We'll just play the ace. Let this run end, and let's try something. Let's try again. All right. All right. So, Mr. Sensual, I'm actually going to let you make the decision. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I swear to God. Is it worth me just focusing all of my attention on trying to get this legendary card or the voucher, right? Or should I just ignore it? Maybe try to clear the orange stake, or maybe try to clear something non-challenge related. And if I get the voucher, I get the card, I get it. What are your thoughts? You're currently the one in chat. Our other normal chatters, Jed isn't here. Drawn the Witch isn't here. Monty Python isn't here. So you're the only one who's chatting, so I'll let you decide. And I know other people are watching because I see the viewer count. If you give a shit, it's your chance to say you give a shit. Magic Hat voucher is annoying to get in hard stakes when it fills up. Yes. Yeah, that's a very valid point. You get Magic Hat to get the leveled up card, and you're like, here's all the twos of spades you can handle. And it's like, son of a bitch, right? No, I need a Joker. And then they cost especially if we're gonna do like the gold stake, then they start to cost a fortune. So even if you do get, oh neat, a Red Seal Polychrome card, it's $40, right? You can't buy it anyways. So a solid point. All right, we'll soldier on. I'm thinking about putting like a Chiron up, like a banner, just like a scrolling banner saying, "We're not playing for high score." How do legendary cards show up? Are they more common on harder difficulties? No, they are not more common. I believe, technically speaking, they are actually, mathematically speaking, because it's not enough just to see it, you got to buy it, right? So you are less likely to be able to purchase it to discover it on a higher level, because on the higher levels you get more permanent or eternal jokers. So you could come across it and see it. You could get the soul card in the spectral pack, but you don't have any joker space remaining, so you can't use it. So if you're at the higher levels, after whatever blind that is, blue or purple, where you have the permanent jokers, they just throw permanent jokers at you, and then you don't have slots anymore. Then you're just shit out of luck. Soul appears in spectral packs, and if memory serves, spectral packs, and also inside of tarot card packs if you level up. If you buy both of the tarot vouchers, right? So there's 2 tarot vouchers. Oh, actually, let me do this. Like, why am I guessing? Why do I do that to myself and others? Tarot voucher, tarot voucher. No, okay. Well, when does it appear? I thought one of the vouchers made it. So, okay, here you go. After the upgraded globe, the crystal ball, the omen globe, then spectral cards can appear in arcana packs. So, but yeah, so spectral packs and arcana packs. And even then, I wonder, hold on, I'm going to cheat. I consider it cheating. I'm going to go to the Balatro wiki. Hold on. I'm just going to look up Canio. I have it open from the other day because I don't close browser windows. Because I don't care about RAM, apparently. Soul Spectral card. Soul Spectral cards can in a chance in Spectral packs and Tarot packs. Wait. How does it appear in Tarot packs? Legendary Jokers can only be attained from the Soul Spectral card, which has a small chance to appear in Spectral packs and Tarot packs. I thought... Oh, Arcana is Tarot. Dude, it's early. It's early. Like, I don't know why. I don't know what I was thinking. Ignore that. Like, yeah, I'm dumb. Right? That's fine. Does any of these make a noise? Does this make a noise? No, it does not. I'm just stupid. Okay, yes. So Omen Globe, if you get Omen Globe, then yes, you can get them. But then it's a very narrow chance of catching them anyways. So I think what we'll probably do is I will dedicate a large portion of today to trying to get one of these son of a bitches, right? Because we're basically looking for like 6 things right now. Looking for Cavendish banana that I know for a fact, you know, I know because we've seen it. We saw it on challenge runs. The Cavendish banana, Canio, the legendary spectral card, another Joker that I don't know who it is, doesn't exist, but it's probably either for getting the deck under 20 or having 5 vouchers by 4. If it is the 5 vouchers by 4, we're gonna have to do that anyways to get Magic Trick, Hieroglyph, and Paintbrush. If I can get any one of those, then maybe we'll consider this continuing this futile effort, like over this next hour or so. If I don't get any of them, because think about it, if it takes me 2 hours to get one, and now I have one fewer, it's gonna scale. It's gonna be that much longer till I get it. So if we don't make I'm gonna try like hell today. Everyone who's gonna suffer, I thank you for your suffering. But yeah, if we don't get it today, then I'll be doing it offline. I'm not gonna make you guys deal with this shit. Smeared Joker versus Splash. Smeared, I suppose. And we'll go ahead and we'll open this jumbo pack. If we do get one, then part of me will be kind of like, oh shit, now I gotta stick with it. All clubs are debuffed, so this is great. Smeared Joker means that all black cards are bad. But we'll just discard them. We only need 2 flushes. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Everything gonna be alright. Hell, even if it's debuffed, they can have it. I got hands. There you go, play it. It's not worth nothing. So if we get some chips, then in theory we can play this and survive. Speaking of chips, Odd Todd is here, but Paintbrush. We do need Paintbrush. All right, so we're not skipping shit here. Play only one hand type this round. That's fine. We'll make the mouth work. It would probably just be flushes. We don't want to skip these anyways. So okay, so Paintbrush. That's step 1. We're headed in the direction. All red cards are the same. Play the flush. And none of those were odd. Interesting how that works. Okay, so how about this? Odd card, odd card, odd card, odd card, king. Now, Odd Todd, what say ye? That's more like it. Get busy with it. Okay. Paintbrush. When? Not yet. But we only gained a couple dollars, so I'll hold on to the money. I'll hold on to the money. Riff Raff is dope. I think I just want to get the Paintbrush. Like I know it's overkill. Don't get me wrong. I get it. Of course, we get an even mix. So discard all the even cards. How about that? That's this game. Now what are you gonna give me? Yeah, Riff Raff, you're not wrong. But I want to buy the goddamn Paintbrush so we can at least, we got a shot, right? So suboptimal Balatro has to get played. Give me this son of a bitch. Okay, cool. So we can hold on to the double tags and play somewhat normally now, right? Trying to get money, trying to get chips, and then hopefully we'll get 2 or 3, 4, 5 of the double tags, and then add additional voucher tag will come up, and then we'll flood the fucking shop with them, and we can buy the voucher. Even if I gotta sell all of the Jokers, we'll buy the voucher, so we can play somewhat normally. I would have liked Riff Raff. I would like both of the Jokers. Truthfully, like I wouldn't have mind the +10 on the flushes, because we're gonna do flushes. But yeah, we're gonna we've made it so this run is now viable, is how I'm considering it. You know, I am now engaged because we got a shot. Like, we obviously need tarot cards. Like, Mars needs tarot cards badly right now, man. And then another form of a flush, another form of a flush, dun dun dun. Another form of a flush, and another one. Another copyright strike. Magic Hat. It's gonna fuck up our shop, agreed, but it's what we set out to do. Can't use the tags yet. But this again just increases our chance of getting something we needed. Focusing on the odd cards, which there aren't that many of. Of course, getting all the face cards now. Hold on to our 3 of a kind. Can't make a flush house yet. God damn. It's soul crushing. All right, I'll give me 2 rare jokers. Although I honestly, I'm at a point now where I think gold or uncommon jokers are better than rare jokers, truthfully. We're never gonna give you that flush. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about a thing. You ain't getting no flush. Yes. Yeah. The story of my life. Every day I wake up saying, today's the day I'm going to be dataless. No. Never, never, never. We'll try to draw for the straight, even though this is going to be a shitty straight. Actually, let's do this. I got an idea. Save us all. Like, what did we really gain? We gained 2 rare tags. Like, we can get that again. Like, 1 rare. And see if we can't improve. Just give me the flush. Game? Video game? Thank you. How many clubs we got left? A ton. There's our ton of clubs, by the way, for those of you who aren't paying attention. Alright. Predicting the rare Joker is going to be something like Midas Mask. Something that's not going to help us. Ancient Joker is has debatable utility. It's not a bad card. It's just so hard to make him happy. Let's take the Buffoon pack over the debuff Diamond. Boy. Abstract Joker, I guess. And I guess we'll take the Diamond and we'll simply deal with the consequences of our actions. Spades. So, yeah, none of these even play together that well, so... look for our spade flush. I think goes without saying. That should be 600, right? Video game? Sure is. Yeah. Vagabond would have been sick. I love Grabber. We're not going to get Grabber at the moment. We can generate a free tag, double tag for ourselves here. At the cost of $6. So let's do that. What do you know? You want clubs? Imagine if there was a boss required to score within a certain threshold. Oh my god, what a nightmare that would be. That's like crippling. Right? That you have to be between 10,000 but not more than 15,000. That's nightmare fuel. Part of me thinks we do need chips. So we'll take chips. All right. So this is not great, but look, basic. Just accidentally went too hard. Yeah. Most basic Balatro strategy that exists. Hi, if this is your first day playing Balatro, right? The red numbers aren't all there is. Shocking, I know. You want blue numbers and red numbers, right? Having 600 red doesn't mean anything if you had 10 blue. That's still only 6,000, right? You're better off having 30 and 30 because then that's 9,000. 900. Whatever. The point being, you do want to balance them out, and you want to have your X mult, right? So we'll level up trips because we're apparently doing a trip type thing with him, and that's as good as we're going to get, and we're going to be stable. Unless you're playing Plasma. Plasma's a different story. In that case, you just want chips. Ignore everything Plasma. It's only chips. Plasma is like what I eat when I go to like a friend's cookout. Nothing but chips. Right? I'm sure your spinach dip is delicious. I myself am nothing but chips. All right, let's go. Green Joker is not a horrible plan here either. We have 2 tags. In theory, we have a disunity, right? I think this is the correct term. Disunity between hands and discards. Green Joker has no choice but to go up, even if it's only incredibly slowly. He has to go up because we can't use more discards than we play more hands until, of course, we lose. So it's a net positive. You'll eat my fruit and pretend to like it. Word. It depends. So some of my friends can actually cook. I wouldn't say necessarily that I'm a good cook. I've been told that I'm a good cook, but like I sometimes have. I got that. My wife and I included, watched the British baking show. And then you find yourself in the, is it worth the calories? And it's like, yeah. I like buffalo chicken dip when it's done right, but sometimes you have a buffalo chicken dip and you're like, it's kind of okay. And in the back of your head, it's like, this is like 90,000 calories. Is that worth it to us to do this to our body? And it's like, yeah, probably not. And then sometimes like, oh, this is amazing. So. Swings and roundabouts. Invisible Joker. Under normal circumstances, Invisible Joker can help you a ton. The question is, can he do anything for us in this circumstance? Doubling up Ancient Joker could be good. Here's the thing. So anything that says, when you have to cook out, the constipation is not optional. The constipation is compulsory, right? Compulsory constipation is the name of my grunge punk rock band. I got... the bassist from Frog and Toad are friend, and then the dude who originally played drums for Guttermouth before they threw him out. Compulsory constipation is here to stay. The trick of the duplicate a random joker, what the game doesn't tell you is anything that is destroy or other jokers, random joker is what that means is basically you have to sell all the jokers you don't want. And then duplicate you do, and then start over. So the only one here who's maybe worth a damn in the great grand scheme of things is probably Ancient Joker. But even then, Is it worth having 2 of them and then kind of resetting here at ante 3? But that's the best part about Invisible Joker is duplicating like DNA or blueprint or something that will break shit. I don't think Ancient Joker's going to really break shit. You can argue that he makes every card into polychrome, right? So if you get a polychrome Spade, then Lord have mercy, but I don't know how we're going to get there. That's the best part of them. So you get polychrome, red seal, glass, Spade, and then shit's going to explode. But we're not trying for high score right now. Whoever just joined, we're not trying for a high score. We're unlocking shit in the most painful process possible. So we're gonna stick with what we got. 4 negative Jokers sounds like it'd be fun to play. That would be video game fun. And I love video game fun when it happens. Do it. I mean, I might. I want video game fun. We don't have to... We can play this straight here to the jack as well, I guess. Stack in as many spades as possible, and then maybe that'll clear, and we'll save with this card. Because right now, fucking Green Joker is... He's just like, what are you doing? Green Joker's like, you're not helping us out at all. Chariot. Droll Joker. Know the now for everyone. Have you seen anyone going for the most Joker records? I've seen things you people would not believe. Attack ships on fire off the belt of Orion. Sea beams glitter near the Tannhauser Gate. All of those memories now lost in time, like tears in rain. Time to die. I think I saw a dude who had, like, I don't know what he did, but he got something like Perkio, because Perkio will like duplicate like negative cards, and he had a shitload of consumables, and he had like a mountain of Jokers. Maybe that's the one I saw. I don't know how he did it, but like it was something like that. Like, yeah, you can feed that something fierce. I think I maybe got 12. I definitely got 10, but I think I got 12 one time. Fuck it. I want to have fun. I'm miserable. Let's see if we can get past the hook. I'm going to pretend like part of the stratagem is like we need a bunch of negative Jokers. That's the only way we can make this work for reasons. Negative Onk, then negative. Okay, yes. Infinite Cola. Okay, yeah. Okay, that would make sense. Infinite Cola Joker into negative skip. Yep. So yeah, I do know some people go super hard into that. We're gonna chase the diamonds though, because diamonds get a double benefit here. So we're gonna go ahead and I know we're most away with the hearts, but we'll throw away our full house. No, I'm not gonna throw away the full house. There goes the diamonds. But we'll get out with that. I almost threw away the full house because I got so diamond obsessed. Because of that synergy there. Alright, so let's start getting into what we're getting into here. We now get Devious Joker for all of the straights we're playing. And then $1 for all the face cards we're playing. What's next? Mime, which is actually a dope card. Bootstraps, which would have been good, but now I gotta fucking pay money for it. Because it was not a base Joker. It was already a hollow Joker. Yeah, negative Bootstrap would have been good. I can't ignore the fact that Magic Trick is here. That's part of our delete motif of today is to try to get one of those things upgraded. Playing so many straights. I could replace like Wily Joker because straights and 3 of a kind don't play together, even though I'm mostly playing flushes. But a straight flush would count, wouldn't it? We'll sell Wily Joker. The hell with it. I didn't mean to do that. Hit the road, Jack. Bye. Bye, Chip Joker. So basically the same thing as Bootstrap anyway, so whatever. I was too distracted. Polychrome, no, we got to play through. Yeah, oh no, yep, I fucked up. These things happen. Okay. Now we want clubs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Discard. 1, 2, 3, 4. Discard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Discard. Just not going to give me any clubs. And I can't throw away any jacks at the moment. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. High card it is. All right. Let's try to improve our lot in life here. Neither of you are good. Next round. I had one okay run. If you made me guess. Not that I necessarily suggest, you know, that the world's greatest fun is to watch my old streams. But I think it was either the one I think it was titled like The Clock is Running from the 9th or the 4 of clubs cleared. For some reason that strikes me. I did okay with it. It worked. Yeah, it does have a high deck manipulation requirement, but like if you did find yourself, it was one where I want to say that I got the spectral pack and I converted to a lot of jacks. So we actually had like a lot of jacks. And the nice thing about that is kind of like unlike a glass card, right? Is obviously, you know, you can play 5 glass cards and a break. You discard 5 jacks and then, you know, now you're at a 2.5 multiplier and you just play everything else like normal. You don't even have to get crazy. 2 polychrome jokers, you know, but like our least useful joker. It's per round, yeah, but it's not a big deal, right? It's not like they're I'll see if I can get it. I'll see. We'll see if we can get it. But yeah, there was one you could go have again if you get exceptionally bored. There was one where I did it and it was all right. I had an okay time doing it. It wasn't that bad. Give me the hearts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then go. Not good enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me the diamonds. And then it goes. The one that grows from selling stuff lasts the whole ante. Yeah, campfire. But it lasts the whole ante, but you have to sell it. Works great with Vagabond. Right? Generate consumable cards, sell them. It works great. Campfire resets. But if you can just get a couple jacks into your hand and discard them, you know? And I realize that's sort of saying, well, all you gotta do is get a couple jacks. That is what I'm saying, though. Ancient Joker, Abstract Joker is pretty good right now. I'm going to ignore Green Joker. Obviously, we're not going to use him. Right. We'll go ahead and we'll go with Droll Joker for the +10. It'll be a little bit better. We can use a little bit, arguably much easier to have a bunch of jacks than discards. Yeah. Here's the thing. If you made me pick between Campfire or Hit the Road Jack, I probably would take Campfire. I think Hit the Road Jack is better than Flower Pot, though, but you might be right. Well, the comparable cards are simply better. That is almost the story of Balatro is sometimes the strange disharmony of like choices that are made. It's like, did you really wanna like what? Why'd we do that? Like it's odd how that works. Part of me wants to open up some Arcana packs. We have a little bit of money because we have Mime, and he's not doing a damn thing until we get some in-hand abilities. So ideally steal cards, I guess. But if we don't have that, Ancient Joker, I know I already said this on Flower Pelt, but I believe Ancient Joker will trigger on wild cards as well. So that is an option. So let's go ahead and do that. Make that ace wild. Can we get a steel card? Wheel of Fortune, Judgment, Fool. Another wild card. Glass card. We'll keister a Lovers. We might be able to use that. All right. We're at the pillar, which means that we might be in for a rough time here. I think we might be. All right, so you want diamond, so it's a diamond type thing. So what diamonds are debuffed? Not many of them, so we're just going to kind of go diamond hunting here. If we catch the spades in the meantime, then great. There's one diamond. There's 4 diamonds. Multiply. Take it. 5 diamonds. This jack will count if I throw him away, but we have nothing else to multiply. So if we modify, we don't have to actually modify, but we can actually bring him back to life by doing this, right? Yep, it's a different card now. And then, so this is going to be our best. It's going to trigger on you. It's going to trigger on you. And it would have been nice if it was a straight, but it ain't. So it's not. Okay, we cleared that little hurdle. And now off to the races. And by races, I mean like this slow descent. Voucher, yes. Crystal ball is important because Omen Globe is the one that will give us. Satellite doesn't work with black hole. No, it doesn't. It does not. Because it's not a planet. It's a spectral card. Yeah, sometimes I wonder, like, because the dude, what's his name? His name's Thunk, the dude who does the game. Occasionally he'll just come back and like, oh yeah, I didn't mean to do that. I wonder if that's not one where it just seems like surely it affects all the. It's a spectral card. All right. Do we have a chance of we'll take this additional double tag, right? We'll skip this for this double tag, but then we have to play through this to try to, because we're at least, right? We're in contention. We're in contention. Delayed gratification I kind of hate as a card. Rocket is good, but you know we're not a pure money run. Buffoon pack, we'll take the Celestial pack because we need to start leveling up hands here a little because we're gonna get in trouble. I am kind of going flush heavy, so we'll go ahead and flush up a little bit. The word of satellite does say unique planet cards. Yeah. I like the aspect of the game where the game surprises you. And I've made a little bit of peace with, in order to the good surprise has to come with the bad surprise, right? It'll surprise you, but you also might go like, oh, but why? Right? I just kind of, I like it enough that I just kind of go with it. So we got a flush. We have at least 1 diamond because it's all suits, and then everything else is a spades because this is all suits. It's not a straight though, but hey, it's pretty good. And we'll get a couple face cards. Maybe we'll get some money. Maybe they'll pay us. Maybe we'll get paid. We do not get paid. But we're pretty close here. 6, 7. Need a 9 to complete our straight. And there's a couple 9s still remaining. Weak. 7 spades remaining, not a bunch of hearts remaining. Yeah, we might have to just go for the draw. There's no kings have come out yet, so let's just throw in hard for the kings. Give me a king. It's that simple, right? King, queen, jack, 10. Jack, 10, because at least he's a diamond jack. Diamond jack, I feel like is that an anime? I feel like that's an anime. Like something Go Nagai would have written. Diamond jack. No, what was Diamond Jack? It's like a Tekken character. Diamond Jack was something. I don't know what Diamond Jack was. I refuse to look it up though. Scholar, we don't have enough aces. Ride the bus can go to hell. Great with the abandoned deck. Otherwise, no fun for anyone. We gotta go up against the psychic anyways. There's a bug interaction with sacrificial dagger and riffraff. If sac dagger deletes a negative card, riffraff will fill that with a regular. Oh, got it. It doesn't like reset your slot. Well, I mean, it should be pretty easy to, because if it was like madness or something I picked at random, if you just put it to the right of sacrificial dagger. But I could see that. Interesting. That could be fun. All right. Now we're looking for clubs, if possible, if we can get them. I don't think we can. We'll discard our 2 pair. We'll save our diamonds and clubs here. Diamond will flush, and this is technically a club, so we'll put this ace last, so this will go last. So bing, 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 and trigger him. Before we get too far, go away, Jack. All right, now we're talking. Bing, 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 bing. Not quite, but close. We could just sort of creep over the edge now. 2 pair. And then, how many spades are left? Not a ton, but we only need 2. We don't even need that. Okay, so now we're officially in trouble. We got to do something like Mime's doing fuck all. We got to find a... Oversuck is huge. Oversuck is huge. Oversuck's going to help us. But we do just throw madness in there and just start deleting shit. Tower. None of these help our predicament with Mime. I love getting Mime. It's just we don't have any gold cards. We don't have any blue seals, purple seals. We don't have nothing. No steel. Honestly, all of these sound bad. Because especially if we have a straight card, so fucking skip it. Skip it. Skip it. 27. $5 for blind. All face cards are drawn face down. That'll suck a little, but it won't be too bad. I don't know that we can do 40,000. I don't know that we can do 30,000, if I'm being completely honest. Hearts are our magic suit. We do have our 9 that's going to help us. So we'll draw towards these diamonds. If we don't get like something that helps us get more diamonds, we're not going to be doing too swell. Discard those jacks. How about 1 more diamond, please, video game? Video game says go fuck yourself. All right. No, for real. Like, how about giving me a diamond, please? Yeah, it might be. And here's all your diamonds. By the way, not a straight. We're not going to give you enough to 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Why not? Yeah, almost a straight flush, but it ain't. What I could do if I was smart, and I'm not saying I am, is this side of the equation of the right, a 7 or a deuce of diamonds would complete it. Would be to save this card, play these 3 out, and sort of rely on like, hey, I do need a straight flush to survive. Just let the 10 register, and if I get a 2 or a 7, great. If not, I still have a flush. Nothing has really changed. So this is still a flush no matter what. If I get the 2 or the 7, and I didn't, then we're in the exact same position we were before, except 2 wild cards now. So these will... Well, hold on, but here's the thing. Both these are going to trigger Ancient Joker, right? So you're going to get 3, 6, 9, double, double, double. It probably is ripped though. You're probably all right, but we have a shot. Let's see what it's like. See, nothing is over. Nothing is over. We're not going to do 40,000 unless. Yeah. Well, that's. Rewind it. That's what I'm saying. Based off of everything I know about the rules of Balatro, a wild card is all suits. So I don't know why Flowerpot does it. That's why I was so surprised. Agreed. Bull honky is the technical term. If you go get the Art of Computer Game Design by Chris Crawford, right? Chapter 3 of the Art of Computer Game Design by Chris Crawford. After you find out like every game has to have an ice level, and right after you got to hit the boss 3 times, right? It's in there that like, you know, hey, if a wild card is all suits for one Joker, it needs to be all suits for the other Joker. The only thing I can think of is by the most technical interpretation you can have of the wording. If I can find it, I have the hardest time finding Jokers this way. I don't know why. It's like the ADHD. I can't be bothered to actually look. If it doesn't smack me in the fucking dick, I don't see it. Oh, yeah, that's not this time. Where is the operative word of diamond, club, heart, and spade. If it's one card, it can't be and. Rule 5, make it make sense. At the end of the day, like, you know, that's how I kind of operate for, you know, not that it matters, but like it's what I have in like my professional life is it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be predictable. There's an infinite number of ways that you can do stuff. Just you can sit there and be anal about making things perfect and working exactly the way you think they should within every time, or just make it so it's predictable that so when I press a button, what happens is something that I could have interpreted would happen. Card Shark is... So here's the thing. I thought about it. Bull is the only thing giving us any chips. So, Droll Joker... Ancient Joker, when we play the suit that makes him happy, that's 1.5 times 5, right? But it's not just because it's times. If I'd have to get rid of something like one of these two, and this is what he's multiplying. So if we get another 3 multiplier after him, we need something on like over here, like I don't know, abstract Joker. Maybe I would replace like fucking reserve parking in a heartbeat. I just don't know who I'd get rid of. Because we need these to get something to multiply. Hell with it. Alright, let's do it. That's fine. Whatever. It's only a video game. Like I said, I don't think we're going to clear 40,000 anyways, unless we make a radical change. Maybe this is the radical change we needed. Right? I'll even burn money on a reroll. We don't have the money for bootstraps. So let's go. All we got to do is turn the corner and actually like catch a voucher, and we got a chance at buying the thing. Here. Will you give me a heart? All right, so this is a heart now. All right, so this would please Ancient Joker if I played it as a flush, but it's gonna be our first flush, so it's not gonna do that great. So this is. You're biased against flushes. I don't particularly care for flushes. Specifically from a perspective of I find them to be ever so slightly boring. How many clubs we got left? Not many, but we got a ton of spades. All right. There's most of our spades, but not all of them. Gonna give me that last spade here, video game, or no? Thank you, video game. Yeah, we have to do it for card sharp. I said maybe we should throw out a straight for Devious Joker, who has done nothing this whole game. But there's our. Unless you're in a deck that has only hearts and spades, yeah, the checkered deck that does change the math on it. Like I said, I just find the flushes to be slightly boring. Oh, come on, video game. What's the next blind? I gotta beat the mark still. Emperor would be good. We'll make this ace a wild ace. We might have to open a pack of cards here because polychrome, sure. That'll make a difference. There's not a lot of Joker interactions for flush build. True. A lot of your crazy interactions, at least from what I've been able to tell, a lot of the big ones that kind of happen with like high card. That's where stuff can get really weird. We're basically broke, so Bull's not doing a ton. But we'll take it. All face cards are drawn face down. I don't see us beating this, by the way. In case that's not obvious. Alright, so let's see if we can determine what's what. It's a hard one to gauge. What's our magic suit? Our magic suit is hearts. So on the plus side, we have a good chance of discarding a jack, which we'd want to do anyways. So they got one jack. Okay. So we got we have quint aces, or quint aces right now, which is hard to ignore. Quint eights, 5 8. 5 8s. Because this. So so do we play a pair twice with card sharp triggering after this? Is that better off that way card sharp fires off? And singles, yeah. So this is the other thing that throws me off. When it starts doing this thing, like it's like, see how it's kind of like twitching, like my eye after too much Mountain Dew, right? Like, are you trying? It's like, game, are you trying to give me a hint? It's like the game's like, right? I'm like, it's. You're saying I should play this? Like, is this gonna hit our magic number? And the game, but then it way doesn't when you fucking do. So all right, so what's gonna happen here? Like, just basic shit. And then 1.5 multiplier of that, and then he's not gonna go. Fuck it. 15,000. I didn't actually think it was trying to tell me, go ahead. That's a good one. So these are definitely spades. I doubt that's a 2 of spades. Turned out that was a jack. So now we at least have a flush here. And this is all suits, right? So that's an all suits. These should all be spades. And maybe something. Nope. Again, spades, 10s. There's a narrow chance that this is a full house if these are all the same face card. They are not. And, so we can throw 2 pair out. We got 2 pair once. right? So now we got 2 pair twice. And we at least have a heart in there. And then he's going to go triple, and he's going to go double. So double, 1.5 treble. It could be worth 6,000. Shit, I got to keep playing this fucking... I mean, yay! Hey! Hooray! Omedetou gozaimasu! Shinji, you piloted the fucking Ava! That does, though, mean that I gotta keep doing this. I did say that if I can't get at least one, I won't keep trying to unlock these on stream. Oh. And then these double tags, like, neither one of these is great. We got to get past the needle. Like, if we, I am fucking, to use the poker terminology, I am pot committed to, like, this is torture. Steel card, we'll take it. Fucking please, universe, for the love of God, give me another steel card, please. Hanged Man. I mean, Moon Tower. None of it. Alright. What's our magic suit, ladies and gentlemen? The answer is clothes. So this is a flush. This is a flush. I don't know if you've heard of them before. So the wild card, ideally, I'd have him go here, right? So let's start by throwing out the jack and the 5. I know clubs is my magic suit, but at least get that going. Now I have 5 hearts and a steal for my first flush, so at least mine will trigger twice. All right. And then ideally, if we could get another club flush, that would be wondrous. Right? We would find that to be a delightful set of circumstances. Okay, how about just a couple more clubs? Okay, I'll take it. So we've played 1 club flush. Here's our second club flush with our ace triggering the Ancient Joker and card sharp going off because the second time, and the steel card going twice, and then he has 2. Let's go. See, it's doable. Hiker I love, but on ante 7. Not on ante 7. Alright, we have enough money to buy something if we have to. Can we do 52,000? We basically have to do the exact same thing again. Our magic suit is spades. We got our steel card to start. That's neat. We have 0 spades in our hand. Also, no jacks to like make the discard process better. So we have 3 spades, including a funky cool spade. But we don't necessarily want to throw the spades to start. All right. So I guess that's why they call it the blues. I'd rather have this go in the second one than the first one, but I don't see how I can control that. The least thing that we're gonna have happen is Ancient Joker is gonna be thrilled. Polychrome's gonna trigger. Troll Joker's gonna trigger. It's not gonna be 50,000 though, so that's gonna be the problem here. 20,000. All right, so let's desperately search for our second spade flush. What could be simpler? Last chance to get another spade. And the beat goes on, and the beat goes on. But we're going to have a hell of a time here with the needle, right? Right now, Card Sharp's doing all the heavy lifting, and we can't play two hands. I don't feel like we got 35,000 out of that single hand. Emperor could help a ton if we catch an Emperor here. We don't have, but Fool does the same thing. Having a steel card on hand will be nice. If you can level up flush, believe in the dream. I'm believing in it. I mean, I'm living it. Full house isn't going to cut it, so we might as well level up straight flush just in case for some weird reason we catch that. All right, do I think we're going to? No, I don't. We can get through this dead run. All right, so our magic suit is Hearts. The name of the game is Hearts. So we'll throw out all of our non-heart related cards. Trying to keep the wild cards when possible. So we have 4 hearts. We have 5 hearts. And 1 discard remaining. We get maybe one of the steel cards to start. That would be useful. All right, we didn't get a steel card. But we can make this king be steel. It's at least something. He'll go twice because of mime. So is this 35,000? I do not think it is. But we want the aces to go last. Nope. All right. But for good or for bad, we got the voucher. Oh my God, was that painful? Here it is. Illusion. We've accomplished unlocking illusion. We had so many double tags that I can't help but feel like if we saw a spectral pack, man, we was going to catch it. So let's talk about the good. Let's talk about the bad. Let's do a post-mortem here, shall we? Let's debrief. Let us unbrief. Let us deglove ourselves. So what does this mean? Okay. It's Friday. I usually don't stream on the weekend because, one, that's when people are watching. So like if I had any interest in actually attracting an audience, you'd do that. Not me. I'm like that, fucking baseball card shop on Beck's Run Road that's open Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday from like noon to 3 p.m. Right? That's how I get down. I'm only here butthole o'clock early on weekdays. But when I come back on Monday, there's a small chance I might return with some Rabbit R1 AI role-playing. I might. We'll see. So you might see this. Jed, what's up, brother? How you doing? Thanks for coming. You've been getting up later and later. You missed it. You missed. You did. You also missed a bunch of stuff. Like that's what the VOD's for. If you didn't catch it, but yeah, 780 million. And Mr. Essential would normally be at work. But I'll probably do some Rabbit R1 AI this weekend, playing some RPG with that last, I think that was fun for me and I might stream that. But when I come back on Monday, we're going to be doing more of this miserable exercise, where I'm just desperately trying to get a voucher and then just playing Anaglyph deck, not using any double tags. And in utter fairness to me, we didn't even need the fucking double tags. We could have used them. An illusion just would have appeared in the shop anyways. So I'm here like over strategizing this, and it wasn't necessary anyways. So you can't yes, much like, yes, Mr. Essential is correct. Much like love, teaching the cat to use the litter box, and getting my wife to pay attention, you can't force it to happen. It's just, it does happen on its own in all three of those cases, but you can't make it happen unless it seems like I'm dunking on my wife. But yeah, when I come back on Monday, we'll keep doing this, and I will actually keep doing it until we make no progress. If Monday comes and goes and we don't get any closer to having one more motherfucking thing unlocked, right? Whether it's Cavendish, right? Whether it is whatever the hell the Joker this is, or whether it's one of the 2 other vouchers we need, I will take a step back, and then what I'll do is maybe I'll play a pre-stream where load it up's like, okay, hey, I've gotten us, an established run here. We have some, you don't have to watch the bullshit of me trying to make it so it's playable. Maybe I'll at least do that for us. I feel like that would be kind, rather than see me fucking smash against the wall over and over again. But on that note, we'll wrap up today. Jed Levi, thank you as always for stopping by and chatting. Sorry you weren't able to get up earlier. Mr. Sensual, again, thank you for stopping by and chatting. It means a lot. Everyone else who's watching, I'd like to thank you for watching, because I really do appreciate that. It means a lot to me. And if you weren't watching, I'd also like to thank you for not watching. That does mean a lot as well. I appreciate when people do not pay attention to me. Hope everyone has a good day. Peace out and deuces. See you Monday.